Hi
What
guys,
it
welcome
is.
back to our channel.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. We are back. And by now you've seen where we are. Hopefully you've seen the room already. And international passport goals, like
Passport goals.
Baby.
I've never had that hashtag.
Yes.
But anyway, guys, we are here to tell you guys a story, something we've never done before. We might be terrible in storytelling, but we hope you guys will follow. Because a lot of things
No
happen.
matter, like, remember we did like stories of your first travel, my first travel. Like, we've done a bit of story before. Like, guys, you've seen us do a couple of things before. Like, we were like I
Well,
pat ourselves on the back. Like, we did well. Like, our stories were cool. Like, yeah. And trust and believe, we are not doing like weird stories. I almost died, guys. No, we're not. Like, you understand that'll get your clicks or some shit.
But
Don't
guys,
tell the story forward. Like, let them get it step by step. The story must unfold. You will see where it goes.
Guys, so we decided we're gonna go to Mozambique, and yeah, everything is planned. On the week when we're supposed to travel, we start googling what documents we need. Also, ask us why we're only googling 1 week before the date, because it doesn't even make sense. But anyways, we realized that we actually need either a vaccination certificate or the test, a negative
apparently
test.
like COVID is still a thing.
Yeah.
So, still a travel restriction thing. So
Yeah.
that's what we saw.
So we
Even
then
called embassy for that though. And the embassy.
so you're the one who
Let's go.
telling the story forward now.
Hmm?
You're the one telling the story forward.
No, I'm not. I'm telling them at that point. We even called everywhere. Like, cause me
let me continue.
Okay, sharp.
Thank you.
Sharp.
So now we Google, we realize which documents we need, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I have everything that I need to have. He has not done his full vaccination, so therefore he needs to either get the second jab or get a negative test.
Yes.
Him being your boy does not do what he's supposed to do until one day before the trip. So are you looking at me like that?
I'm listening. I'm with you. Guys, I'm looking at how you're looking at it right now.
The entire week he does not do anything until Friday when he actually goes to leave. That's when he decides he's gonna go get his jab.
So now our plans are fucked because we were supposed to go. Google said our destination or our time to our destination would be 10 hours 51 minutes, so basically 11 hours, right? 11 hours without considering border admin, because we have no idea how to estimate that. So at this point, this is what, 8 o'clock now, right? We were supposed to now leave. Our plan was to leave very early, like proper AMs, like 2-3 a.m, so that when we do our whole thing, we would get here at least sun's out. It's still like just after check-in times or like
so
still
we don't
get
lose
the
out
day.
on the day, basically.
Even though we would have gotten here too tired to do anything, but it's still the day we're here, right? So breakage 1, 8 o'clock is now our new time because we need to do the test, right? So sharp go to sleep on Friday, and then next day
we wake up.
Because we are who we are.
We didn't wake up late though.
Now we woke up past 7.
No. Past 7?
Yeah, don't we?
No, I woke up earlier than that. But anyway, our plan was to leave at 7 to go to this testing station, and then from there we go straight to, we basically start our
trip
our
from
trip.
there. Like, yeah.
So obviously all of this in our mind, we're like, okay, we'll just get the results on our way. Whether we're getting the results positive or negative, we'll find our fate.
We'll either continue
there.
or turn around.
So we're like, we're definitely going, and that's exactly what we did. After the test, we left. Cool drive, like it was just cool. It was it was like, what do they say? It was a breeze, man.
So for her, it was a breeze because she was just chilling, right? For me, I had times where I was annoyed because, like, trucks, guys. There were times where we had like 1-lane roads. Trucks, guys.
But I think
Guys,
outside of
no.
that, it was just like it was okay. It was I think what makes me feel like it was okay is what we experienced after that. So to me, it's like that first part of the drive was like,
Yeah.
you know,
As we were going, your results come in. Phone is like, ling, 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 look at me, nigga. So now, phone comes through. Actually, my anxiety level is through the roof at this point. But because we're here now, I guess you can tell. Anxiety level is through the roof. Results come through. I look at them. Negative. I see negative here, negative here. I'm not seeing the word positive anyway. So I'm quick reading. Pa. So negative a couple of times. I'm like, I sharp. Look back again. Negative, sharp. So we have car papers sorted, right? We have our papers at this point is like passports alone, right? Now I have a negative test. She has the vaccine certificate. Neither of them are printed out though.
Yeah, they were. So the certificate and
digital.
the results
Yes.
were both digital.
Both digital. So now as we go, we are going, but like sharp, there's a great relief, right? Great relief. Okay, sharp, we're good. We're going, but then now it's at the back of my mind where at some point we need to print stuff, right? So we're going. Reflectors are a thing. We struggle to find them, and then at some point we're like, fuck it, we'll probably find someone somewhere. We stopped at a garage that was like close to the border, and they directed us to another garage. I think it's a BP garage where they said we would get reflectors. Lo and behold, as we move along, now we're like at the border, right?
Before we actually get to the garage, we see someone who sells them.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
yeah.
great.
So before we
Buy
get there, we see
reflectors.
someone buy reflectors. Also, they want a lot of things, guys. They want your car to have two like reflectors for the number of people in the car. So for us, it's 2. So we needed 2. You need to have triangle, right? Obviously, everyone needs to have that. Apparently, you need 2 of them so that you could put one in front and one behind you if we're stuck, and also a fire extinguisher as well. So these are like things that are unique to them. In SA, we don't obviously we don't no one checks for that. No one cares. Right? In SA, you die.
No one cares about anything.
Yeah, you die. It's fine. So yeah, quite strict on these things. So we get to the border, right?
Mm-hmm.
What time is it though? Do you know?
I think it was still.
I think like 4.
Yeah, it was around 4.
So if you consider that, we left at we probably left at like 9 from the vaccine spot. It actually took us 7 hours to get to the border.
Hey guys, I am telling you, but that was
From
nothing.
9 to 4.
That was nothing
7
until
hours.
we got to the border.
Yeah.
First thing we do when we get to the border, we ask, do we need these certificates physically or can we just present them on the phone? Obviously. This one lady says, no, you need it printed out, basically.
And they can't print.
And they can't print. They don't have the functionality to print.
So you must take it again.
We might need to take it again. Okay. To me, it's like, what is this lady saying? But I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. Let's see what else happens. So we go inside and actually get our passport stamped.
Yeah. So the first part is getting your passport. So I went to a guy, one of the cops there. So there's cops, SA cops on the SA side, and then Moz cops on the Moz side, right? So I go to one of the cops there. So as you go in, first you get stopped by a cop who will basically go over your car papers, right? Well, after that, we move forward. I then go to another cop, ask them, okay, what do we do now? This cop then directs us. Okay, so the process is you go in, get to there's an office there where you there's counters. You go basically to you go there to stamp your passport. So you stamp your passport as South Africa going out, right? So you're gonna do that. And then once you get it stamped, now you cross over. After crossing over, remember in South Africa they don't do car checks or whatever. You go, it's fine. Because the car is South African as well. Go over. After going over, now we're gonna get our passport stamped that side for arrival, right? So getting to Moz. Now car things matter now, right? We're joining queues that we're not sure of at all, because everyone just thinks you should know what's happening. Everyone is a regular here. Like, and also this was wild to me. We saw people like going across the border on foot. Like, I don't know how they
like
got
vendors
there,
who
or like
sell close by, maybe outside of the border or something. I don't know.
So like stamp. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, we go that side. Language barrier 1, terrible, right? And we join a queue where like everyone. This is the only queue I'm seeing, so we're joining it. Cool. It was a little bit familiar from the last time we went, like the space. So we go in, we go. As we're there, I then realized, okay, this is the stamping of passport side. Cool. At that, so when I left South Africa side, I got like a temp for, when I entered Mozambique, I got a temp for like a car thing, right? It's a permit of some sort. They signed it, Kara, and then after signing it, Kara, I come on this side to then get a new paper. It's more official looking. I asked this girl, okay, so what am I supposed to do? She literally just pointed and like, yeah, I have no idea. She has a mask on. I can't even read lips. I'm very confused. Go that side. Now we are at this lady. This lady was probably the worst thing. the worst.
She was not bad though. It's just that she was not vocal. Like, it was one of those where she expects you to already know what's happening.
Everything, yeah.
You know, but
and
she wasn't rude. It's just that also we don't understand each other because she insists on speaking their language and we try to speak English, but
yeah,
it's not happening. But anyway, we finally get what we're looking for. Checked all the papers and all of that. At this point, no one has asked us about the COVID tests.
None.
Bear in mind.
0.
And this is the last stop we have.
Yes.
And then once we finish there, we are now leaving the border, so we will get like the last officials who will be rechecking the documents, basically. We did that. Eventually we left, and then I think there was also an issue with the permit. Is it a permit that they gave us? Because it seems, I don't know, it wasn't specified where we're going. Like it was just allowed basically to move around.
Yeah.
Finally, we left. We got to the last officials. They checked our documents and
they took passport. They took the smaller little paper. That one they kept with them, and then the receipts got a bigger, more official looking car permit. Also, we did not know the address of where we were going because we were asked that, and we were titizing, and this lady just came up with a word, and we're like, yeah, that one. Honestly, like she came up with a place. This woman said Makaneta, and girl was like, I remember Makaneta. So yes, that's the one. Because we don't have the name of the place.
It's not even
It's not. Like that's not where we are. Like no, it's not. We'll tell you where we are, but that's not where it is. So yeah, cool. They go through all of that fine. We get to the final check. All is well. Cool. Now we are in Mos now. Like we are going officially. We get into Tsela now. As we're going, we get our first cop stop. The cop stop us, and well, this seemed generic. Like it didn't seem like anything hectic.
Just checked our passports.
Yeah, checked our passport.
I don't know if they checked car papers. They did, right?
Yes. Checked car papers, checked passport. So basically did a full check essentially. Cool. We continue. And the guy was friendly as well, like which was warm. I like it was cool. So like cops in a foreign country are scary. So yeah.
Especially in Mozambique.
Yes. So yeah, first stop, cool. Ravaya. Then we are now like going. We're going thing straight. Like we just went. A long route. So I think we took 2 hours before our first turn. Right? And our first turn is where like things went
south.
Left.
Literally.
Our first turn.
Like
so we're on a freeway. Google tells us, so we downloaded the thing because we don't know what the network situation is gonna be. So I saved the route essentially. Like I downloaded the route onto Google Maps and I just continued with it as we entered the country. Continued. Now we're on a freeway-ish, right? Freeway highway, I don't know the difference, but like you get what I mean. It's 2 lanes that way, 2 lanes that way. So it's like this, right? So to obviously turn anyway, your off-ramps are all on the left. Whether you're going to turn right or left, all of them are on the left. Google says we must turn right, Kopil. Turn right means we are going over oncoming. We are not seeing none of this shit. We continue, we pass the right off-ramp, the correct off-ramp.
That we were supposed to take.
Now we're stranded because now we can't go further because Rotragecha even more. But we can't just do this because that's illegal. I'll leave you to think what we did. Cool. We find our way. We're now Mutseling. We've turned now toll gate.
And guess what? They only want cash.
They only want cash, no swipe, no nothing. Like toll gate, no swipe, no nothing. They only want cash. And they don't tell you how much. So we're going. We just going. As we go, Kopelida, it tells you how much it wants. We get some kind of relief because it shows rands as like the notes accepted, one of the notes accepted. So it's the local currency, Metica, Metica's rands and dollars, US dollars that are accepted. So at least a little bit of a relief now because we did have like cash, right? South African
just
rand,
not much,
right? Just not much, and also not Metica. We get there. The first toll gate is how much was it? 210, right? 210 Metica. We get there and we're like, girl, how much is this? She's like, how much is this in rand? She says, 70 rand. Okay, cool. We have enough for that. We pay. Okay. And then she gives us change we gave her 100 rand. She gave us change in Metica, right? The Metica that she gave us was like what, 80?
I don't know.
Or 40 or something like that, right? So actually I think she might have given us like 120. No, 90, I remember. It was 90, right? So she gave us 90 Metica, so 90 of local currency. We continue going. Next toll gate. Okay. Next toll gate is how much? This one. Now you never, because they only show you how much it is when
once
you are there.
Shows.
Like there's no, we know the toll gate will tell you even before, like a couple of off-ramps before, how much it is, and you can figure your life out, right? So these ones they tell you ulimo already, like there's nothing you can do. 40. We know we have 90. Great. Go there, 40. Sharp. Guy does the slip, keeps the slip or gets the slip, gives it to us and says, the next toll gate you get to just give them this. Like, okay, cool. Fine, we go. Now I'm panicking, right? I'm panicking
because we no longer have cash.
Yeah. And we can't
find an ATM.
Yes. 1, can't find an ATM. 2, don't have cash. 1, don't have cash. 2, can't find an ATM. And also, with all of that, we can't, like, this was an oversight on our end. We didn't think, actually. We can't log on to the banking app, right? In terms of, like, moving money and taking this money from there, blah, blah, blah. Because obviously, if you're going to have, like, a trip, it helps to not have that money with your daily money, right? So now, because of our absent-mindedness, we didn't, like, move all the money and whatnot. So now we have 3 problems: banking app, ATM, cash. So we need to figure things out. We go. We stop at garages now. We're trying to find like which one is an ATM. Stop 1, stop 2. Between stop 2 and stop 3, I tell you again, look, man. Me, I married Emily Lake. Me.
Yo, I feel like you couldn't wait to do this.
I married Emily Lake, me. Emily Lake, who speaks Tsonga. You have seen her. You have seen her. You've seen her on videos where we did like the language challenge or some shit. You've seen her speak this language. Me, completely blank, because she won't teach me because she feels awkward teaching me. But it's fine. It's fine. Move on with life. It's okay. Keep your language. It's fine. You stinch. Sharp. I'm like, girl, look. I know for a fact that your language is a thing here, right? We could get somewhere. Speaking English is not working. We've gone to 2 garages now. They looked at me weird. And I'm even saying ATM. I was doing this like cash. I was like, your girl is right next to me, not even budging, not whatever. We get to the 3rd garage. Get to the 3rd garage. Like, can you come with me so we can speak to these people? Girl, no, says nothing, right? I get out of the car. I'm like, okay, this is clearly not gonna work. Let me just get out of the car. I'll find my way because your girl doesn't want to do these things. Fine. I get befucked. I try to speak. Hey guys, Zulu is popular here, by the way, right? It's a thing, but it's not like it's not pop. So when you try to speak, because also you must remember, I will have an accent again. So it'll probably sound weird to them. Even if they know the words I'm using, it'll probably sound weird. I'm trying, guys. Funa mali, ATM, cash, blah, 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 blah. Then finally, another random guy shows up. And he's a local. He shows up and he's like, ah, man. He speaks to me, Zulu, which was like, great, okay, cool. He's like, I asked him, okay, where can I find an ATM? I need an ATM because, I need an ATM, I need cash. And then he says to me, the next ATM is after the toll gate, the garage you find after the toll gate. Now I'm panicking, like, but how much is toll gate? I don't know. He's like, no, it's 40. Oh, actually, I'm asking him how much is toll gate. He's like, no, do you not have money? He's like, I don't know how much I have. It seems very little. I don't know what toll gates would go for here. It's like, no, it's 40. They actually take money, combine their own money and give me the 40 metric, right? Which was cool, which was a great thing. Like that, I'm very appreciative. That was really cool. Especially for I was incredibly vulnerable at that point. They could have done plenty, right? Vulnerable because I was desperate. I get back to the car. Your girl is laughing so hard her veins are popping out. Her veins are popping out.
Really?
Your girl.
Which veins?
It's fine. Your girl is laughing at me hard as shit. And I was so mad.
Why you mad though? Why you mad?
Because I'm like, girl, I told you, Stonga will work here. I told you. Your girl, not even touched, not even laughing at me instead. And now, what's that thing? We're like, Manju kwatile. Like, now I was like, yes. And no one has ever not felt dumb saying yes, kikwatile. No one. Sharp. Good Samaritan gives us 40 metrica. Now we have, remember, we've just paid 40 metrica, but we had 50, right? Now we have 90. Sharp. We pay the toll gate. Dun. Here's an ATM. You can't check balances.
We can't transfer money.
We can't transfer money. We
So
need to
the
just
only
withdraw
thing
whatever's
we
there.
had is we don't even know how much is
don't
there. We
even
just
know.
had to do our own calculations just
Yeah.
to try and remember how much was there.
Calculations with the thought that we don't know what the conversion is as well. Get to ATM. Khasha. Oh, guys, the ATM Samo, they have doors. The ATM will have a door that you will be inside of. You go in and close the door and do what you do. Hey, okay, I guess it's safe. I then go in. Hey, this thing is telling me portuperte. Yay! Guys, what a language. Anyway, it's speaking to me in Portuguese. I am looking for numbers right now. The only thing I am looking for is numbers and maybe a word that you could easily translate to English. I saw deposit or something. I was like, okay, that's deposit. Fortunately, once you actually start using the ATM, it translates because there was a withdrawal button, a deposit button, and I don't remember, right? So it literally said withdrawal. So okay, sharp, it worked out. I keep my money. Very basically based on our calculations, I just this one sharp. It worked. It Pumat. I was like, sharp, let's go. After more, I realized actually petrol here is expensive. But anyway, we move. We continue. Now we're turning into the road that seems to be like the last, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we went for like the amount of distance left and the time that Google is saying very like wide apart, right? So Google was saying I think about 4 hours, right, at that point. And if it's 4 hours, me I'm expecting maybe like 450 Ks. This thing was like maybe 300, right? So I'm like, it's not shanganing. Only to fine, we continue. Next cop stop. This one is a big one. This one is a big one. They go and basically want everything that has to do with the car. This nigga stops us and then is like, okay, Kalama Pepe Moto. I did say Zulu is popular, like broken Zulu is a thing. Kalama Pepe Moto, passport, sharp. We give him passport, fine. I give him license, fine. Now, Pepe Moto is a couple of things. It's your natus, like the ownership document thing. It's a letter from, like the border letter from your financing company, and then the insurance, right? So these are basically the three. At this point, I'm like thinking, oh, so this is where we get asked for COVID, right? That's where my mind is going. No one cares. Fuck COVID. Like everyone is just, no one cares. We continue. Now the thing is, we need to I give this guy all the documents. He's like, no, but you need a Mozambican insurance. Like, guy, my insurer has comprehensive here. I said comprehensive, I think he heard compulsory. It's like, yeah, it's not optional. It's like, yeah, it's not optional. Like,
he's like, Pume Motwe.
Oh, he says park now. Aside, Pume Motwe. Hey, I Puma now. I don't even say fuck all to your girl because she's gonna make me panic even more. Because she's gonna ask me 8 questions that I don't know the answer to yet, and now make me like in my head like go on. I don't say nothing to her. Wow. I get out the car. Now he has all of our things basically. I think he just gave back passports. He has the papers. He has license with him. Calls another guy. That comes through. This guy looks senior yana because he's also not in uniform like him. He's just in a reflector basically. Kibo undercover it seems. Guys, did I not take so long to get them to understand how my insurance says comprehensive and also has the country in the document? Then they're like, but why is it not stamped? So I need to have stamp for every paper. I'm financed by a bank, but the bank it says its name in like the name of the dealership, right? So VW Finance is not really VW Finance. There's a bank that funds it, right? So mine was like GWM Finance, but there's a bank behind it. So the ownership document speaks bank, the cross-border speaks dealership. Guys. Anyway, let me not bore you with like all the details. Things go far left, and then now finally this senior guy seems to be the one who's like taking my story, right? So cool. He takes it and is like, no, that paper that they did for us go to where they put whatever address they want. Apparently I was supposed to actually write my name on there. Now this also adds to the whole thing, right? Now I'm supposed to put my name down. Fine, I put my name down. They allow me to. Now it's now small talk. Like, where in South Africa are you from? Joburg. Oh, where in Joburg? Soweto. Oh, I know Soweto. This guy describes to me Power Park, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, I'm glad Poison is trying to connect. This is very much appreciated. Fine. Actually, you tell us what you were feeling like during this whole thing. You're alone in the car.
I was bored.
But
I feel like at that point, not like bored, like I'm speaking Instagram at this point.
Oh, okay.
Bored, Gesana. But yeah, I guess annoyed. I was annoyed because I'm just like, why is this? And one thing about you, you will not say what's happening. You will not say anything. You will let me wonder. As much as you say that I ask you 8 questions, it's because I'm trying to find out how bad is the situation.
I don't know yet.
But now you kept coming and like, please give me this, and then you leave. Please give me. And I'm just like,
guys, these people wanted everything, like the reflectors, the fire extinguisher, the papers, our passports, like everything they could think of, they wanted, and we had to. They were also saying we were supposed to get insurance that is specifically from Mozambique, but yeah, they finally understood the documents I was presenting. Now, cool.
that
Our
was
time,
traumatic though.
our time now says 3 hours, or maybe 2 and something. Guys, the rest of the way, highest speed was 80.
80, I think you lasted for 3 seconds.
Yes, it's 80 then 60. Like you're doing 60 for a long while, and also throughout all of this, I think we had 2 or 3 more cop stops. How many? 3?
So literally, like the entire route has like cops all the way.
Cops. It's
So
cops.
firstly, you need to ensure that you are literally abiding to the speed limit, because you don't know what cops are waiting for you somewhere.
Yes.
Secondly, we're driving in a South African car and we're just like, we can clearly see we are targets.
Yes.
Like
Yes. Clearly.
every cop stop, we have to stop there because they're gonna stop us.
Yes. All of
Check,
them.
check. Like by the time we got to the last car, like guys, we were just fed up. Like I was done. I was ready to go back home.
So now we
But
have.
that was not even half of our problems.
We now get to what Google Maps says is our last turn. Our last turn, we turn how? Okay, this is gravel road. Fine. But the sand feels different. Okay, no, beachfront. Maybe this is like the beach already. Sharp. Okay. I was correct. It was beach sand. Hey, but guys, we went. We went.
It's completely
super narrow road. It's a 1-car pathway. I'm not calling it a road. It's a 1-car pathway. You just go. Soon, like very quickly after we get in, there's 2 guys who are just randomly standing there. And what time is it now? 11ish.
No, yeah, past 11 to 12.
Yeah, past 11 to 12. Niggas are just standing
So
there.
guys, we left Joburg at 9 o'clock. At 11:30, we're still not where
we still haven't arrived. And also we didn't have like a break stop. So all of this has been just driving, right? Well, okay, there was a food stop, admin stop, fine. But yeah, so we then joined into this pathway. 2 random niggas there. I'm like, okay, now the whole time I'm driving with like my eye like I'm looking at everything. Rear view forward. I'm like highly alert right now, and that's draining. Highly alert. Then as we go, there's people stuck. But my first thought was there's a car literally blocking Tilaso. I'm not thinking people are stuck. I am ready now. In my mind, I'm like, okay, what am I doing? If this nigga decides something, I'm stepping on it. I was ready to chase a nigga. I was there, like, okay, fine, we'll do it.
Guys, the thing is, it's completely dark.
It's very dark.
Because it's trees both sides.
Yes.
And the smaller Yana road or pathway, as you say.
Yes.
Like
that allows for one. So if a car
is not
comes,
even enough. Like I don't think the space is even enough for a car, because
facts.
the trees outside kept on like touching the car as we move. So that's how small that pathway is. So now you can imagine it's dark. It's trees. You literally cannot see. You
like
can't see
away,
both sides. You can only see that it's trees, but you can't see further. You can't see anything.
Yes.
That was a mess.
And every turn
The
is
entire time I was
sudden.
holding the seatbelt like this. Because I'm like, that time, I don't feel more young. Like, it's so long.
Also, now sharp, the guy reverses out of Bulelatsela, we go. Baba. There's a now on like the car thing. Low tire pressure.
So now we are running on a low tire.
A tire is
even low. Road.
There's
because it's
no
also like
fucking way I'm stopping to change that. There's no way I'm stopping to. I'm not. No. Fuck no. There's no way. We go in, Tsela is also like, right? Which also fucks up the tire even more. But we move. We're going. As we go now, we're probably like 10 minutes away. Yeah, okay. So like, not going to say we're like 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 10. Or one. Now we're like moving. We're like, okay, we're getting there. Guess what the fuck happened? Like guys, there's fucking cows stopping to like. What do you mean?
We are. Please bear in mind.
4 minutes away.
I think this pathway is about.
It's 10 Ks.
So that's what 20-25 minutes.
Yeah, it was like because you couldn't like proper drive, so it was 20 plus minutes to move through that.
So now we've driven about 20 minutes. We are now 4 minutes to get to the actual place that we're going to.
4 minutes in that bad condition, so it should show you how close we actually are. 4 minutes, it was not even 1 kilometer, it was like 450 or 550 meters. So it's not even, it's about half a kilometer basically. Like I could run that distance. Look at me, I could run that distance, right? That's how close we are. There's cows, guys, chilling in the fucking road. I hope I put a clip here. There are cows chilling.
Big cows.
Chilling. Like cows. Like guys.
Blocking the way.
Guys, if you bought these for Lobola, the other family loves you.
So they're blocking and there's no way you can like go around them.
Exactly.
Because not
narrow.
knowing
Yes.
what is happening on the side.
There's trees also, so you physically can't go. It's not even a thing you maybe not even that alone. There's trees, you can't like go around. Fine. We're like, let's call. We've been chilling there. We call the place we're coming to. Here, right here. We call, first number goes unanswered. Second number gets answered. Guy is like, I asked him, hey, we are like very, very close to the place, but there's cows here. Can you help? How can you help?
Or is there a different route we can use?
Is there a different route? Yeah. Guy's like, oh, okay, no, call me when you're here.
Well, he did. I feel like he did not understand that because it was already late. He was probably asleep. So like, but we further explained that we can't go because the cars and blah 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 blah. This guy's like, no. What did he say?
No, the call ended that. We're like, fuck it, we turned back.
So he didn't call back. We couldn't call now because we didn't have airtime.
Yeah, and also
we can't buy it as well because of network and whatever.
Turn back.
We decide.
And you must also think of how like the turning is on this thing. So we're doing this, and then finally go.
At that point, we're also very scared.
We're very scared. Right?
Come out there.
Now we go the other way. Go the other way. Find those guys again. Stuck guys. Now that their car is moving, right? So there's like there's progress on their part, but like this car is moving and then stops again.
And then we stop.
We stop. We're just chilling.
They do the fixing again.
They shokolaza
it
go.
Moves.
Then stop again. All of this with a like low tire. All of this. Then how did we get that time?
I think you did advance.
Oh, advance! Guys, yo, Vodacom, hallelujah. Oh, go in, Fafa, advance allows, sharp. We call the nigga back again. Like my guy.
And this time we're on our way out. And
yeah.
At this point, we still have hope that, there must be a different
route.
So we'll just take the other route, even though it will take longer.
Also,
but we have no choice.
We're even thinking we could go back to our last cop stop and ask them instead, right? So we call the guy again. Guy now seems like
awake, yeah.
We're like, no. So yeah, is there what's a different route because the cows valaring dendlela, that type of thing. Cool. Guy is like, no, there's no different route. Just go, and then when you it's like speak your what language because English not here. Okay.
We tried Tonga.
Tonga is not Tonga. I don't even know how. And then I don't know. Oh, she says Zulu. Guy continues because Zulu. Like, oh, okay. Now we can hear each other. I can't wait for him to talk shit again. He basically tells us to go to the cows. Go to the cows. Sondela them slow. And then my fingers zohamba.
Okay, so that's a Chinese.
Yeah, ma Chinese. Ungareva no greva.
Okay, so trying modeling Komole.
Yeah, ziyadelela.
So now it was a battle of the cows and us.
Yes. So now we're like, okay, firstly, me, I was like, hey, I could make mincemeat right now, just fucking hit something. Like, guys, like we're stranded, and also this back and forth, we're low on fuel now. We're low on petrol now. We can't be reckless. So this needs to work, and it needs to work now. Guy, we call him again when we're there now. We went all the way back again. We found them still there.
Yeah,
right?
we tried what he said before we called him.
Yes.
We tried. Let's come closer. We go.
Not
only
little
one
villages.
moves.
Only one.
Moves away. It goes towards the grass. There's two more that are just chilling. One is standing. One is down. We come closer. We rev.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. They're not even looking at us.
We reverse. We now shine bright lights. We rev, we hoot, nothing happens. Even the one that's standing decides, oh, I'm gonna chill now, and sits down. Nothing, guys. No.
At this point, it's after 12.
Yes, it's after 12 now. We've been Motilem for like, 13 hours now. Fine. Well, much longer than that, actually.
Much longer than that.
So now we call the guys like, hey, guy, none of this shit is working. He's like, okay, no, Nzochela security and land. Okay, sharp.
We wait. I think we waited about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And bear in mind, we're waiting in the darkness with cows
sitting
chilling there, looking at us.
Like if anything comes from behind us, we have nowhere to run. Like this, we have nothing. If a car comes from behind us, stops, and people get out of the car, we're fucked. Right? That's how vulnerable we are. So this 20 minutes did not go by quickly, guys. It was taxing. It was
the entire time we're like,
yes. Call him again. He's like, siya figure angin bone. Fine, we explain again. No, sila sharp. He comes through. This nigga, batla bali two. Utswere kota. One cow looked back, footloop, gone. And in fact, they are running towards us now. Towards us, we're in the car. We can't go left, we can't go right. Now I'm trying to squeeze away. like I want something. Trying to squeeze away. I then about okay, they run into Clarasha. But the guys get into the car. We finally get here. We finally park. Finally get the room. Now we are too tired for anything.
Literally.
Like anything. The only
we just
thing,
needed to bath.
We gathered and went straight in Ngubos and slept. Right? Because again, it's also too late for food. It's too late for anything. Everything. Right? The bar, restaurant, but it closed. Everything is closed. It's past 12 now, right? As you would expect. So now, remember, tire's flat, right? Or low, I guess. Guys, the following day, we wake up. The thing is dead flat now. This was it.
You heard it.
This is what fucked us up, guys.
Wow,
This is it. This is the thing. We low petrol, low tire. Now, flat tire, low petrol. We go out. We ask one of the guys here. They're like, oh no, there's a place that fixes tires about half a kilo away from here. Sharp. We go down. No, we can't help. Some guy, Tamalada, actually says, I could go with you guys, take you, and then if you bring me back. We're like, okay, cool, let's go. We go there now. It's not even far. We find the place. Jita is like, hey, guy, ziao, footlu, fa, kepa, hey, very quickly, right? And clean, all is done, all is well. Now we're panicking. Now we're like, okay,
we need petrol. Yeah, because we're trying to figure out also that we need to get to the petrol station, and
we need to pay him.
Yes. So
remember,
we don't have cash.
We withdrew money the last time, right? We withdrew money, but also there's been toll gates, and right. So now at this point, I am praying with everything in me. This nigga just says 400 or less,
Metica,
and we're good. 400 Metica, and we're good. he says exactly 400 metric. I'm like, okay, cool. Then he says, then we ask him, okay, where can we get petrol?
And
This
guess
nigga
what?
says 30 minutes away.
Mm.
And I feel like we're not gonna make it. But but I know my car. Not the time. Definitely not the time. It's like but we sell petrol here. Yeah? Okay. How?
You guys will see. We'll insert the clip somewhere.
We'll insert the clip. Poison has gupus. We're like, okay. So how much? It's like, no, 5 liter is 550 metica. Hey guys, we've just paid you for 400 to fix a thing, but 550 for a 5 liter. We know we have 50 rand, and we have a couple of metica. Because we are who we are, we Hlanganisa, we like we go. This nigga is able to tell us 2 liter. We're like, fine, we will probably get somewhere with this. I'm still not set easy, but I'm like, at least we're gonna get further than we would have before. We go, and then when we go drop the Baba back again, and then when we drop him off, we're like, no, this was nice, thank you. We gave him all the money we have. We give him all the money we have. Now we have no money for the rest of the day.
Only for us, because no, the thing is, when we were going for petrol, we were also going for cash because we needed cash for deposit for the accommodation.
Yes.
But our whole thing was getting to the garage first. So whatever change we had, we decided, let's give this guy, because honestly, he helped us. He dropped everything he was doing and he decided to take us wherever we needed to
and
go.
Was like there with us the whole way.
The entire time. But now, on our way to the garage, we realized there is a toll gate.
Yes.
Luckily though, we didn't get to the toll gate.
We didn't get to it. There was an ATM. We got to the ATM before the toll gate, so we got cash. At least like things worked out. But I think we'll leave it here for now.
For now.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it here for
now.
Guys, it was a disastrous trip, but we are very glad we made it.
Getting here was really a disaster.
It was disastrous. Like, it was terrible. It was.
But I kind of feel like between yesterday and
since we've been here,
you wouldn't know when yesterday was, but since we've been here, we've had like an amazing time. I feel like, like it's to a point where I even forgot what we went through, because I'm just like, it's so nice here.
It is.
Anyway, guys, we will need to
let's go. We need to eat now. So in Shia here, this is where we cut off the story. But okay, guys, just so you know, this is what fucked us up. The last thing that fucked us up. This cost us 400 metric.
Yeah.
Sharp, guys.
Bye, guys. That's sharp.